Hello everyone, this is Ali from CloudApper. Today I'm going to show you how to sign up to CloudApper, install RightPunch Ready from our marketplace, and configure it with your own UKG Ready environment. To do that, you need to go to web.cloudapper.com. If you don't have an account already, you need to create a new one. To do that, click on Create a New One. You will be then redirected to the registration page. Now type in your email and your password, and click on the Agreement and Privacy Policy checkbox. Once that's done, click on Continue. Now you will need to add your personal information, including your phone number. Once that's done, please click on Submit. You have successfully created your CloudApper account, but you need to verify it first. To do that, please go to your email and then search for an email from CloudApper and then click on the confirmation link. Once you do that, you will be redirected to the login page. Now please log in using your email address and password. Now you're successfully logged in. You will have to add a company name. Your account is now successfully created and you have a company name. So now you will need to go to the marketplace and install the RightPunch Ready app. The RightPunch Ready app comes in 3 flavors: facial recognition, QR code, and PIN. For this tutorial, I'm going to choose the facial recognition solution. But if you want to use the PIN or the QR code, please choose that. The configuration is identical. I'm going to cover the differences later on. Now the first thing we want to do is to integrate RightPunch with UKG Ready. To do that, please click on the 3 dots icon here and then click on Edit Design. Now please click on Options and then click on Integration Setup. Now double click here on Sync Employees from UKG Ready. Now before you open this video, you should get this information from either CloudApper team or your UKG representative. I already added the necessary information, so now I will go and test the connection. So the connection with UKG Ready is successful. So now I'll begin to sync employees. As you can see here, 151 employees synced successfully. By default, the sync process is manual, so you'll have to click on Sync Employees every time you want to add a new employee. That can be changed. If you want to change it, you will change when the connector is triggered. So you'll have to change it from on demand to recurring. So after you click on recurring, you can change it to every X amount of minutes, hours, or days. So we recommend to set it to at least 5 minutes. Setting it lower than that might result on overloading the UKG servers. Now I already did everything, so I will click on the Save button to save the changes. Now the employee sync connector is successfully configured, and as we can see, the trigger is now recurring. We will do the same thing for the RightPunch plugin. So you'll have to paste all the credentials that you did for the employee sync, and please note that you don't have to change anything over there, so the when to trigger should be always the same before create. Once you fill the credentials and test the connection, click on the Save button. Now because I selected facial recognition, I need to configure the biometric settings. Note that this is not required for PIN or the QR code solution. So to do that, please click on Options and then click on Biometric Setup. Once you're in the biometric config page, please select Face if it's not selected by default. There are certain keys that are required to do the biometric matching. To do that, you will have to go to identity.cloudapper.com. You should be logged in by default, but if you don't, please use the same credentials that you logged in with CloudApper, and then fill your information, your name, company, and phone number. Now we have to wait for the account to be set up. Then choose a name for the project. I'll call it RightPunch. The modality must be Face. Now click on Save. Now the project is successfully created, so click on the X button and then click on the project. Now go to API settings. Now we have to copy these values back to CloudApper. So I'll be copying and pasting each one. We also offer a spoof detection tool. If you're suspecting that your employees might try and trick the system, you can enable it. Just click on the Is Spoofing Enabled and choose Enabled. Click on the Save button to save your changes. Now the configuration is completed. What remains is user management, but basically the system can work now. Add users to the system, go to the dashboard, and click on Manage Users. By default, we have 3 roles: the administrator, which is you, manager, and kiosk. The manager account can add biometrics, view employees' data, and view employees' punches. The kiosk account can only submit punches. To add users, click on Users, and then click on Add User. Choose a new user, name the user, and add the email address. Please note that you must add a valid email address because we will send the invitation to the email and the user must click on the link. Select the desired app and select the desired role. Then click on Send Invitation. Now connection to UKG and the biometric servers are already configured, and also the users have already been invited. All what you have to do right now is go to your device, go to the App Store or Google Play Store, download CloudApper, then sign in using the manager or the administrator account, and start enrolling employees. Once you do that, you can log out and then use the kiosk account for the employees to start clocking in and out. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call us or email us.